The warmest of welcomes to all of you around the globe. We're just about ready to get going. The players will be with us very shortly. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
So we reach the business end of the competition. No second chances, no margin for error. Well, we're on the way. Tunstra, Al-Ahmadi, Natko, Nanku. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Jens Tunstra, Natko gets it back, and it's Jagoev. Natko, that is a terrific run. Oh, the ball's
Talk about
come
asking
loose.
for trouble. We all know he's more than capable of hitting the target from there.
CSKA Moscow applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better side.
Can he finish? He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Tony de Vilhena gets his foot in there. Steered out wide. Natko. Now he's wondering who wants it. It's a goes for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Very well to get to that.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Can he put it away? Goal! CSKA Moscow! And CSKA Moscow are in front. He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
CSKA Moscow draw first blood here.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Referee's given a throw. CSKA Moscow leading by 1 and looking very comfortable on it. Could move up a gear here. Now the pass. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Up to meet it!
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Tunstra hoists it high. Can he? He's gone for it! And he gobbles up the chance!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only
That is going to be the final action of the first half. Genuinely interesting game here. Very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
CSK.
The shot's on! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received a
big chance! Goal! Feyenoord! And the comeback is complete. And it has to be said, an absolute gift. Feyenoord take the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Natko. Hit long and direct. Here it is now, surely! And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Played out to the wing. Has a hit! He's scored! CSKA Moscow back on level terms. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
So all square, and not for the first time.
It's pulsating, it's absorbing, and it's hugely entertaining. Every single player is giving everything.
Looks like a good ball through. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. He's left his man, tries to stroke it through, and he's onside. Oh, surely, hits one! Goal! CSKA Moscow! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
CSKA Moscow go into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
And he's shown him a clean pair of heels.
Feyenoord showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Tony de Vilhena. Ignashevich does well there.
Feyenoord are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
It's a good foot in there.
CSKA Moscow are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Coaxed out to the wing. Now here's the through ball. Battles to win it back.
Feyenoord need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
CSKA Moscow just have to run down the clock. Plays it out to the wing. And time is up. CSKA Moscow hold their first leg lead. They have maximised home advantage, and at the midway point of the tie, they are really well placed. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
CSKA Moscow really have a team of the right chemistry.
The warmest of welcomes to all of you around the globe. We're just about ready to get going. The players will be with us very shortly. The teams then, Feyenoord against CSKA Moscow. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
The action has already started. CSKA Moscow visit here with a first leg home win under their belt. And even a draw here will send them through. Into the channel, gets into some space. Looks like a good ball through. And the header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there? Well, the first attempt hasn't quite drawn first blood, but they've got a slight edge.
Great challenge. Has gone out. Oh, that's not going to go down too well with his teammates. Coaxed out to the wing. Toornstra. Lovely bit of skill. That's a corner kick. Has a hit! Saved only by poor finishing.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
That is a poor kick by the keeper, being intercepted. Played out to the wing. Up to meet it! Good delivery, no joy.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Brings it forward. Goes wide. Aimed in towards... Meets it first time! No, not this time.
Feyenoord can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
Jens Toornstra. Looks to slip it through, and the flag has stayed down. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Toornstra, and a second time!
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Jens Toornstra. Tony de Vilhena. Tries to dink it in. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. It's an entertaining game, this. Both teams have had chances, but it is still 0-0. Trying to throw in. It's a good foot in there. It's going to be another throw. Natko plays it forward. Fired. Oh, it's come off the upright. Just swings wide. Chance to play it in. Cut out in the nick of time. And we've reached half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means.
CSKA Moscow will be relatively happy. They've protected their lead, and now the onus is on their opponents to start taking a few risks, which may play right into their hands.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here. Jens Toornstra. Tony de Vilhena. Play for a throw. Looks to thread it through. And that is going out for a goal kick. CSKA Moscow get it back again. This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
It's got... tries one! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. CSKA Moscow haven't made a substitution yet. Jagoev. Jagoev! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Hits one! He's hit it first time.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Yeah, and you can hear how the crowd are reacting to this too.
Toornstra. He's come through and he's had a go! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Tries a through ball. Jagoev. Oh, sweet feet. He's gone for it! This could fall anywhere. Forward it goes. Now the pass. That intervention was very necessary. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
CSKA Moscow seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Passes it through. Nicely worked. Now it's Jagoev. Hits one! That's a half-decent try. Here's a change that was in the offing. Last one allowed.
Well, for me, this...
He's tried one! That is wayward.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Five minutes left on the clock. CSKA Moscow just have to run down the clock. Natko floats one over. Jagoev gets his foot in there.
CSKA Moscow probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Feyenoord desperately need a goal, and this could well... He'll have a dip! And the follow-up! Decent clearance now. Can anyone get on the end of it? So that's it. It is all over. CSKA Moscow are through. Well, given the outcome of the first game, Jim, what are you thinking now?
I think the important thing for the second leg was that they didn't become uncertain as to whether they set up to defend or attack.
There's a fire burn the fire brigade. So tonight we losing this fight. Oh, so tonight.